This is Aaron Freed with Blue Ribbon Flies in West Yellowstone, Montana. And today we're going to be tying with the new double barrel popper bodies, popper and slider bodies from Flyman Fishing Company. These are a cool new product we're really excited to have. And they tie some really cool bass bugs, sliders, all kinds of neat warm water flies. And we're starting with the, also from Flyman Fishing Company, the Surface Seducer popper hooks. Size 2 and a medium-sized green chartreuse popper body. And to start out, we take one of these bodies and with our bodkin just go ahead and shove that through there, get a nice little just a nice little channel for that hook to run through. And once you've got that, you can go ahead and just work that onto the hook shank. Just kind of scooch it around till it makes it on there. And what I like to do is just go ahead and slide that back. Now we're going to take some 3/0 black tying thread, build a little bit of a base just past that kink in the shank. Go ahead and tie that off. And then I'm going to go ahead and just use Zap-A-Gap. You can use Gorilla Glue or any sort of glue that you like to go ahead and secure this popper body on there, but just coat that base nice and evenly, and then slide that body back so that it's just about up to the eye of that hook. And we're going to go ahead and let this one dry for a little while. I've already got another one here that's dry and ready to go. And now we're going to go ahead and add some eyes to it, and these are called Dragon Eyes, also from Flyman Fishing Company, made to match these popper bodies. They look pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and add an eye on each side here. And then go ahead and take a little bit of our Loon UV fly finish. Go ahead and coat that eye, set that nicely there, and then go ahead and set the other one. Cure that for a few seconds. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and start our thread again just behind that popper body. I'm just going to wrap back just past the hook point or so. I'm going to go ahead and take a few strands of Crystal Flash, using just a few strands each of hot yellow and chartreuse, and tying a few in on, tie them in on one side of the hook and then kind of pull them to the other side, which just spreads them out a little bit. Go ahead and clip those about the same length as that popper body, give or take. And then we're going to use some saddle hackle for our legs, and so I'm using a combination of, on each side, 2 Grizzly variant hackles in chartreuse, and then 1 black in there as well. Just to give a little bit of contrast. You want to get those lined up so that they're all kind of curving that same direction, and you want them to splay out apart from each other to form those frog legs on there. I'm just going to clip those to length, about the same length again as that popper body. Go ahead and tie those in right on the side of that hook, splaying out. And then go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. Again, get your feathers lined up, clip them to length, cinch those down on the other side. So now we've got nice opposing legs on there. Just get that secured down. I like to put just a little drop of Zap-A-Gap on there to keep those legs in place. And lastly, we're going to take a black saddle hackle, and I'm going to go ahead and tie it in by the tip. Secure that, and then just wrap a nice full collar on there. When you've got about half dozen turns or so, go ahead and tie that off. Trim that. I'm going to go ahead and whip finish that right behind that popper body. Trim the thread. Put one more little drop of Zap-A-Gap just right underneath where that knot is at there. And the next two steps are totally optional. I like to add just a little bit to it. Go ahead, take a black Sharpie, just add a few spots, kind of simulate a frog, that mottled look that those frogs tend to have. And then we're going to add some legs to it as well. And we're going to take just a big needle and go ahead and just feed that needle right through the back end of that popper. And then we're going to take just two black round rubber legs. See if I can get these fed through this needle. Bigger eye needle probably be a little bit easier. There we go. So we just get those fed through there about a ½ inch or so, and then go ahead, pull those legs through. Go ahead and clip them off fairly evenly, and then just go ahead and separate those legs. And there's a fairly simple, easy, and effective bass popper using the new double barrel popper and slider bodies from Flyman Fishing Company.